Hello craft beer drinkers, and welcome to the first episode of the Maine Beer and Bev Guide's Can and Bottle Release Forecast.
Today's episode is brought to you by the Maine Brew and Bev Guide magazine. In-depth articles, complete tasting room directory, beer necessities, and more of what craft beverage fans love. Makes a great gift, so give or get your own subscription at mainbrewandbev.com.
My name is Stan Rintz. I'll be your host, and I'll be telling you about fresh craft beer releases from around the state that you need to know about. Let's go. And here we are at Austin Street Brewery at their new Fox Street location in Portland, Maine. I'm with co-founder Will Fisher here today, and he's going to show us around a little bit. What can you tell us about what the use of space for this winter and summer is going to be?
Yeah, so we wanted to create, just like you said, a big, airy, open, tons of natural light, just a comfortable and inviting place for everybody. In the wintertime, it's a great place to hunker down and enjoy some beer with us. We have our annual anniversary party will be here in April, and we're going to hopefully bring back Brett Camp later this year as well, which is sort of our celebration of all beer is wild. This is our newest beer. This beer is called Walcott. It's a smoked brown ale. We just wanted to do a brown and put a little twist on it, so we added some smoked malt to this beer. We are not huge, heavily smoked beer fans here, so for folks that are concerned about that, don't worry, it's not overdone.
Yeah, you don't want to taste the campfire.
Yes, exactly. So subtly smoked, super drinkable. It's 5.7%, and we sell it here in pints for $6.
Well, let's try it.
Sure.
Cheers. That has got a nice complexity to it, so it doesn't hit you right away with the smokiness. It kind of just builds in. Nice hit on the nose. It's fantastic. Some breweries have a consistent kind of a flavor profile through all their beers, and what I've noticed with Austin Street is you really don't have that. Every beer is very unique. And what do you attribute that to?
Jake Austin mostly. So my co-founder and business partner, he's sort of the master of grain. But yeah, most of our beers we're using the same yeast blend, so we're just sort of sharing that throughout, unless it's obviously a wild or a Brett beer for us. But yeah, it's basically found a nice yeast blend that we really like here, and just working off of that, and the goal being not to make any beer taste like another beer. So we want the beer to just be like you're almost going from one brewery to another when you're trying our different beers, but you're finding that consistency and quality across the board, but really hitting a different flavor profile no matter what you do.
So if you guys haven't been down, this place is amazing. Great space, great beer, and what an atmosphere. Okay, craft beer fans, the moment you've all been waiting for. The Maine Brew and Bev Guides Can and Bottle Release Forecast. Here we go. Let's start with Geary's. First is their Windhold IPA. And let me tell you, if the lifts aren't turning at the ski mountain, guess what I'm drinking? That's right, the Windhold IPA. This filtered, juicy, dry-hopped IPA has a slightly dry finish and is extremely drinkable at 6.8% and is now available on draft in 4-pack cans. This weekend, Geary's will release the first of a series with a 6-week bourbon oak barrel-aged HSA. It is a smooth-drinking, super-warming 8.5% ABV and is available in 6.9-ounce bottles or on draft. And next in Portland, Liquid Riot's been busy with a couple releases to talk about. First is their Dub Stash, 8% ABV. They doubled down on their Head Stash IPA with more malts, more hops, more ABV, and you know they had to double dry hop that bad boy. And their second beer, the beer that has no name, was just released. Did you know the name is a nod to the Game of Thrones and the beer gets released only a few times a year? Well, now you know. And now for a special announcement, Liquid Riot's Blushing Star Barrel Aged Lager received the Good Food Award in San Francisco last Friday night. I'm told Liquid Riot's only the second Maine brewery to earn this huge award. Allagash was the first last year. Congratulations, guys. Check out this beer, it's amazing. And moving on over to Funky Bow in Lyman, their special release this Saturday on 1/19 is their Cherry Picker Bourbon Barrel Aged Porter. Check this out, folks. This porter was aged in Buffalo Trace barrels for 3 to 6 months and then moved to a stainless steel tank to cold condition on Montmorency cherries for a month. The alcohol percent is 9 and it will be released in 750 milliliter wax top bottles. Some brewing company is excited to have just released their Lost in Germany. This 5% Keller Pils style lager was dry hopped with Heller 2 Blanc hops and is bursting with Sauvignon Blanc grape and citrus flavors. This beer only comes around a few times a year, so get on it. It'll be available in cans and on draft in the tasting room and through distribution later this week. And now heading into Western Maine, from Tumbledown Brewing in Farmington, Thoughtbridge Cranberry Berliner Weiss is only weighing in at 4% with 10 IBUs. This kettle-soured Berliner Weiss was brewed with Maine malt and local cranberries from Rickard Hill Orchards in Turner. It's available in growlers and 4-pack cans right now. And finally, in the Bangor area, we have a little Luck of the Irish. A shout out to Lisa at Gagan Brothers Brewing for letting us know that their dry Irish stout was released earlier this week, coming in at 4% ABV. This smooth, dark, malty brew is an easy drinking stout. It can be found on tap this weekend at Gagan's Pub in Bangor before making its way statewide. And there you have it, folks. That's this week's Maine Brew and Bev Guide's can and bottle release forecast. We hope you enjoyed it. Follow us on Facebook, share this video with other people, and we'll see you back here next week.